I don't know if the sound is going to work, but I thought before I signed off for the night, I'd try one more video. I gave up. The first one went, the first one it took, and then the second one you got silence. Nothing. It's a police academy moment, right? That's why I kept all the videos up there. It's like the other guy that did all the sound effects in Police Academy movies. If you ever watched them, if you haven't, you should. It's classic. He's, he's in a karate movie or something, but he's black, so it's kind of funny because he doesn't know karate. He's black, right? Now it'd be okay because everybody knows that everybody black knows Tai-Bo and all that stuff. But back then, nobody did kung fu except for the kung fu specialists. But before I signed off, I just wanted to share the Brownie Bobbles recipe. It's hard to find in my page of stuff, so I found it, so I was going to read through it. Brownie Bobbles, 2 ounces or 55 grams of vegetable fat, 1 ounce of Barbados sugar. I haven't found that myself anywhere, particularly that. But that will go really well with what I want to end this with, being that it's the festive season, the time of year. 4 ounces of milled cashews, 4 ounces of soya flour. I'm already tasting it in my mouth. Yummy. 1 rounded teaspoon of powdered coriander, 2 tablespoons of syrup, 2 ounces of dates chopped. Now, depending on how many guests you have over, whether it's just for 2, or whether it's more, or how greedy you are, you have to vary the recipe. The better you are in the kitchen, the easier it is to do that. And you can't get this stuff from a regular Loblaws. It's not going to happen. You got to phone around. You can call bakeries to see if they know where to go. You can go into a vegan or vegetarian restaurants and ask them where they go and shop and stuff. If you don't know. I'm new to Toronto, so I haven't tried all the specialty shops. I haven't called around to know where to go, so I can pick up the stuff here yet. I have just actually contacted to find out from somebody where they can tell me to go so I can cook the stuff to tell you what my efforts in the kitchen would be to do this. At the bottom it says 1 cream, fat, and sugar, and blend walnut, soy flour, coriander, and syrup. And then 2, you form into small balls about 3/4 inches in diameter with a piece of date. And see what the few those that the full view note says. Hang on. With a piece of date enclosed in each. Cook slowly for 20 to 30 minutes at 300 to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Or if you're on a gas mark range, mark 2 or 3 at the cabin, in other words. Being careful that they do not scorch. When cool, put in an airtight tin and use within a week. So that's the full recipe. Now, my deal with this is being at the festive time of year, you want to use like a chocolate liqueur. And you can choose your flavor. If you want to be brave and go with a little bit spicy, a bit of a burning sensation, use brandy. You mix it in with your chocolate, your icing. Now, you don't want your chocolate to be, thick and sludgy. You want to be able to pour it over the brownie bubble. So just pour it over the bubble, and then you want to have it land inside at the bottom of the dish. And then you can use like a stick, a toothpick, but the bigger ones, to put it in the top of the bubble if you want, and then you can, swirl around and play with the stuff, the chocolate and the brandy. I personally want to taste the brandy because it's so cold and it's so Christmassy and cold and holiday-ish. The burning warmth of the brandy and the chocolate would just be awesome with everything that's in that recipe to me. Others might think the sherry might be a better touch, and then others yet might choose different stuff. I mean, I'm not the alcohol connoisseur, so I can't say what wines and other flavors would go really well with Brownie Bobbles. You could just use the little bottles of liqueur. That might be enough, right? Like you do, what are they called? You guys know what I'm thinking of. To go with milk. Oh, They got the different flavors, and they got the little can container. You can just buy them. But that'd probably do the trick too. Anyways, you could half dip it in ice in a chocolate icing if you wanted to be really extreme. And then they just swirl around and bite instead of soaking of the bobble in with the alcohol. Because, and the idea of somebody getting drunk off of eating a brownie bobble, well, I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm fine to drive. Off of a brownie bubble? No, no, I didn't drink her, officer. I swear I didn't breathe into this. But that wasn't my suggestion. The spice cookies are awesome too. All you gotta do is powder them with white icing. And though they were vegan recipes initially, my aspect of what I try to look for is stuff that everybody can eat that's healthy and good, instead of the stuff you get at the country style or at the Tim Hortons or at the donut shop around the corner or the corner store. Bleh. And the fast foods. Bleh. You want to live longer and be healthy. You want something nice, and it's a little bit classy. So that's my thing. Hopefully you guys heard that. I'll share the actual recipe when it loads. I'll list it, or I'll put it in Twitter tomorrow. Peace out, Superwoman. Thanks for watching. Now TV Canada.